When you're starting your woodworking journey and setting up your shop, one of the biggest questions you'll face is whether to invest in a planer or a sander first. At first glance, both of these powerful tools seem to do a similar job, taking rough lumber and helping you smooth and prepare wood surfaces for your projects. But the truth is, their core functions and results are completely different. Understanding this distinction is key, and choosing the right one will save you time, money, and a lot of frustration. A planer is designed to remove larger amounts of material, giving your board an even thickness and a perfectly flat surface. It doesn't just smooth wood, it actually shapes it by shaving off layers. For example, if you have a rough-sawn board or reclaimed wood that's uneven and warped, a planer can transform it. A crucial beginner tip is to take shallow passes, turning that rough piece into a clean, consistent board ready for fine woodworking. The precision you get from a planer is unmatched. On the other hand, a sander isn't about shaping wood, it's about finishing it. A sander works by abrasion, using different grits of sandpaper to progressively smooth the surface, removing scratches, and preparing the board for stain, paint, or finish. It won't fix a warped or uneven board, but it will make a flat board silky smooth and ready for that final professional look. So, which one do you actually need? If you're someone who often works with rough lumber, reclaimed boards, or want total control over the thickness of your projects for things like perfect-fitting joints, a planer is the better investment. It saves you hours of work and gives you precision that a sander simply can't match. But if your boards are already flat and straight and you're focused more on finishing work, then a sander is essential. In reality, the two tools complement each other far more than they compete. Most serious woodworkers will tell you that having both is the ideal setup for a versatile workshop. A planer gets your wood to the right size and shape, and the sander takes it from flat to flawless. For many beginners, the best approach is to start with a good quality sander. It's more affordable, versatile, and will immediately improve the look and feel of your projects. Even simple things like shelves or small boxes will have a professional silky smooth finish that's ready for paint or stain. As you grow more serious about woodworking and start using rough lumber, then a planer becomes a must-have. If you can eventually own both, that's the ideal setup. One last tip. Don't confuse a planer with a jointer. A jointer creates a perfectly flat reference face and a square edge, while the planer then makes the opposite face parallel, ensuring uniform thickness throughout the board. Understanding the difference can save you from buying the wrong tool, so the answer isn't really planer versus sander. It's about what stage of woodworking you're in. If you're starting out and working with pre-cut lumber, grab a sander. If you're ready to step up your woodworking game and want full control over your materials, invest in a planer. With both in your shop, you'll be unstoppable.